Welcome to my new Call of Duty Zombies retrospective series. In this series, I'm going to be going over all of the Call of Duty Zombies maps in in-depth detail. If you didn't know, I'm Skullmask, and this is my new YouTube channel that is solely based on Call of Duty Zombies. In this video, I'll be covering Nacht, the first ever Call of Duty Zombies map. I'll be looking over Nacht's history, iterations, lore, atmosphere, gameplay, and flaws. At the end of the video, I will be giving it a rating on a scale from 1 to 10. Without further ado, let's get into the retrospective. Nacht, or in German, Night of the Living Dead, is introduced in Call of Duty World at War and is the first Zombies map to ever be released. This game mode and map is unlocked after you beat Call of Duty World at War's campaign. After beating the campaign, you're greeted with a first-person cutscene where it looks like you were knocked out in a foggy plane. As the cutscene goes on, you can see more and more figures off in the distance, with one getting closer to you. Hey, we can't have that. Hey, that's better. That's what I like to see. When you load into the map, you might recognize the bunker that you are stranded in, and that is because you play in it during the campaign and multiplayer. This leads us into Nacht's iterations. Nacht has a total of 11 iterations consisting of Call of Duty World at War Zombies Mobile, Call of Duty World at War's campaign along with its multiplayer and zombies, Call of Duty Black Ops Resurrection DLC pack, Call of Duty Black Ops 2's Transit, Call of Duty Black Ops 3's Revelations and Zombies Chronicles, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War's Die Machine and Forsaken, and last but not least, Call of Duty Warzone's Caldera. Yeah, that is random. Quick edit. Apparently there's an alpha version of Nacht for Call of Duty Mobile that I don't think ever got released. So now Nacht has a total of 12 iterations. According to the Holy Chronorium, Call of Duty World at War Nacht takes place after a plane holding our crew of Marines crashes near an abandoned airfield that was once being used by the Nazis. These 4 Marines end up getting into the bunker and fighting for their lives. It may seem like they died, but Dr. Monty likes to say otherwise.
Nacht, Untoten. That translates as Night of the Dead. I learned that tonight. Been trying to scrub up on my German, you see. Anyway, it happened in an old concrete building on an airfield somewhere. I don't know where. I remember it being really small, simple by today's standards. I think there was a fog. Not a lot of it, certainly not coming into the building itself. You know what I just realized? You weren't even there. At least not at first. It was some other random forgettable soldiers that had the misfortune to live through that horrible night.
I just want to say that I am not talking about the lore of the other versions of this map in this video. Now I'm going to be talking about the atmosphere of Nacht. As soon as you load in, you are greeted by a gut-wrenching laugh and an M1911 in your hands. Looking around the walls, you see barricaded windows and the outlines of an M1A1 carbine and a Kar 98K. These outlines cost points, which explains the random numbers on the side of your screen. As you look out the windows, you see nothing but fog, but as time goes on, you hear groans and screams, which are actually unique to this map. Looking through the fog greets you to slowly approaching zombies, and before you know it, they are tearing down the bunker's defenses. All of these things happen in the first room of the map, the spawn room. You are given 2 options to progress, and that is buying a door with help written on it, or buying a debris on a staircase to ascend from darkness. If you buy the help door, you gain access to the mystery box, double barrel shotgun, and Thompson. If you open the mystery box, you are shown a cycle of weapons until it lands on 1. As you look around the room, you find a radio that you can knife or shoot. This radio will play you music throughout your game, and is the first music Easter egg in Zombies history. If you survive long enough, zombies start coming out of the wall in this room. You can also find a staircase that leads to the last area on this map. This area happens to be the biggest area on the map. Going up these stairs, you will find a bar wall by right next to the staircase and a pretty open training space that holds a trench gun and a cabinet. The cabinet costs a hefty 1,500 points, and if you end up buying this cabinet, you get trolled by Treyarch and get a scoped Kar 98K. If you keep on progressing upstairs, you can find a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun and a grenade wall by. If you look outside of this spot, you can see trucks that are very close to the bunker you are in. These trucks were transporting Element 115 at one point, which explains the zombie outbreak, but at this time, no one knew this information. and didn't even know what element 115 was. This just adds to the mystery and creepiness of the map. This leads us into the gameplay of Nacht and Untoten. As you can see, this map is very cramped and can take a while to master, which is why all the gameplay I recorded for this video takes place on low rounds. Every room on this map is viable for training, with the upstairs grenade wall by area being great for camping. Nacht and Untoten gives you a lot of ways to kill zombies, ranging from explosive barrels and trucks outside the map, 8 wall guns, and 19 weapons you can get out the mystery box. Some of these weapons are great, like the flamethrower, MG42, or the M1919 Browning, while others are terrible, like the Springfield, M1 Grand, or the Molotov cocktails. The main gun you want to be getting out of the mystery box is the legendary ray gun. This beautiful gun is the first wonder weapon to be introduced in a COD game, and fun fact, it actually appears in the Call of Duty World at War's campaign in the second mission. Though this gun might be good early on, you might realize while using it that it kind of starts to fall off around after round 10. The ray gun is also very dangerous to use at close ranges because its splash damage can insta-kill you in this game. Speaking of insta-kill, zombies drop power-ups on this map that assist you throughout your match. These power-ups consist of max ammos, double points, insta-kills, and nukes. The effects of these power-ups are pretty self-explanatory, with ways to use them at their fullest potential, such as reloading before you grab a max ammo, activating a double points before a round ends so you get the most points you can get, and grabbing nukes when you don't need points, because on this map, nukes don't give you any. That leads us into Nacht's flaws. This map has very few flaws, but you can't really be harsh on it because it is the first one to come out. The main flaw on this map is how bare bones it is. No perks, no pack-a-punch, just 3 playable areas, wall guns, and a mystery box. However, the Black Ops 1 version of this map adds meal kick and new weapons to the mystery box, and the Black Ops 3 version of this map not only adds meal kick and new guns to the mystery box, but adds a Wonder Fizz machine and gobble gums. To finish off this video, I'm going to give it a ranking, and that would be a 5 out of 10. I don't think this map is bad, but from now on, all the maps after Nacht just improve in Call of Duty World at War. If you liked the video, then make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see more of these videos, and make sure to check out my main YouTube channel in the description of this video. That's it for this video, everyone. Peace! I want a knife.